weirdos? I'm Felicia and I like scary movies, and today we're talking about a new movie called The Wolf of Snow Hollow. Now, if you don't know, my last name means wolf in Spanish, and so whenever there's wolf in the title of anything, I'm kind of there. This one was written, directed, and stars Jim Cummings, which is actually similar to Scare Me that I just reviewed on this channel last week. But before we get into what I thought, here's a little bit of plot for you. Terror grips a small mountain town as bodies are discovered after each full moon. Losing sleep, raising a teenage daughter, and caring for his ailing father, Officer Marshall struggles to remind himself there's no such thing as werewolves, right? This is a weird werewolf movie. I'm gonna just say that. It surprised me in many ways. Because when I was going in, the trailer reminded me of the vampire 30 Days of Night. So it's, you know, small mountain community, snow, scary monster killing people. I just was reminded of that. And then when I watched the movie, it's very, very different. But I ended up really liking it. The movie starts out almost feeling kind of like a true crime kind of feeling vibe to it. And then you have this Officer Marshall, played by Jim Cummings, who is just making every wrong decision an inappropriate reaction possible. And it's one of those things where at times I couldn't tell if the absurdity of it all was supposed to be funny or like was just like strange, but I think probably both. And you know what? Okay, I have just pulled up the IMDb page and it does say Wolf of Snow Hollow 2020, rated R, 1 hour 23 minutes. Comedy. Comedy, horror, thriller. And I do wish I had seen that in advance, because there were so many times where I was watching this where I was like, am I inappropriately laughing right now? You know those feelings where you're just like, I laughed at that, but does that mean I'm a bad person? Or does that mean I was supposed to laugh? So it is nice to see that my laughter was seemingly appropriate. It's almost got that like Nick Cage humor of just like watching someone have a meltdown ends up being a little funny even in the midst of tragedy. That feels inappropriate. But I guess overall the main thing I liked about this movie is just a fresh, different perspective on a werewolf movie. I've complained before, I don't think we've had enough werewolf movies. It feels like there's kind of some main ones and some indie ones, but I feel like there's so much more in that monster to explore. And this was definitely like a very different kind of werewolf movie. You know what it reminded me of at times? And this doesn't really make sense. Creep? That found footage movie, I don't know why it gave me vibes of that at times. It's nothing like that. I don't know. If anyone else feels that, tell me, give me an explanation. But I felt that a little bit. I also want to give a shout out to one actress, Riki Lindholm, who plays Officer Julia. I just really liked her. I thought she was cool and charming. I just liked her. And then, you know who else is in this movie? Jimmy Tatro from American Vandal. Did anyone watch that? I think he was like a Vine star. Is that true? Or I guess he was a YouTuber. He was either a YouTuber, Vine star, or something like that. But he was on that show American Vandal and was like hilarious on there. And he's been in a few movies since, and he's in this playing like kind of a more legit character. And I think he does a good job, so that was nice to see. And the thing I didn't like about the film, this is gonna be some tough love, baby. I wish they had had a different actor playing the lead officer. So the writer-director is playing the lead. I get it. But I think there is something that this character is missing. And I think he is missing a little bit of like likability and heart that would have really taken this movie to the next level. Like if you were watching this officer fail and fail and fail, but you really liked him and you wanted him to succeed, I think that would really elevate the movie and make me like it a lot more. I can almost feel him acting a little bit. And not a lot of it. It's not like I'm watching a terrible actor. It's not that he's bad, but I can see that he is doing more than just playing that character. And I will say, I didn't say this in my review of Scare Me, but there is a little inkling of that in that movie as well, where the writer-director is also in the movie. And though I thought he did a good job, and I think I even said he did a good job, and he did, that movie does really work. I think Scare Me works really, really well. But at the same time, I'm so curious if they had brought in another actor, would it have made it better or worse? It's a hard question, but in this one, I do feel if they had had a different actor in that role, you know who I want in that role is, and I'm sure it's just because he's played a cop before, David Harbour from Stranger Things. I know we shouldn't pigeonhole him into just cop roles, but I feel like that kind of energy would have really worked here. But yeah, that's kind of, I don't know, that's how I feel. I feel like there was a little bit of weakness in the acting in this movie. But the ending I really liked. The ending was totally unexpected, and I've never seen a werewolf movie end like that ever. And it seemed like something I would dislike, but I really liked it. Me trying not to spoil movies is just like, this was good? Oh my god. But I really like the ending of this movie. Once you watch it, come back and hop down in the comments and let me know if you like the ending or if it was a turn off for you. I'm very curious. Because I feel like some people would just be like, duh! And then some people will just be like, oh yeah. Like, I was kind of like, oh yeah. Like, and that, maybe that's why the creep reference comes up now. I don't know. But that's it. Overall, I definitely think it's a movie worth checking out. Just for seeing a different kind of werewolf movie. I think it also has like those winter vibes. Like, I feel like watching this over the next couple months, it's definitely one you should check out. But I don't think it blew my mind. But I definitely enjoyed it start to finish. I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was really fun, funny, and weird. So weird. This is a loose review. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and have a nice scream. Bye.